Hey, it's been so long. How are you? How have you been? I'm kidding. I literally filmed the first half of this video yesterday. But hello, my name is Tyler with a K. My actual name is Kyler. Recently, we've been in like a Daisy Jones and the Six kind of mood because I've been filming lots of videos related to it. And this is no exception. The last video in this like kind of semi-series is when I reacted to the first half of Daisy Jones and the Six's album called Aurora, and this video will be for the second half. Technically, there are 11 songs, so it's not exactly the half because I listened to 5 songs last recording and I'm listening to 6 songs today, but it's fine. The first song is called Regret Me. But before I go to Regret Me, I had some notes from Look at Us Now that I wanted to share that I didn't mention in the last video. So Daisy says in the last episode of the series that Look at Us Now is a love song, which is interesting because I kind of had a theory that I mentioned at the end of the last video that the song was inadvertently about Daisy and Billy's relationship. And although, like, I guess a love song doesn't necessarily have to be about two people in love, it may be in this case. I was thinking about how, like, the phrase, look at us now, is usually a hopeful phrase. It's an acknowledgement of what you have experienced before and how you overcame all of those things to be here in this moment. Like, look at us now. Like, when you hear that, it's like, it's tied with the positive emotion, I'm pretty sure. But also, in the song, it says, oh baby look at us now, oh baby look at us now, oh baby look at us now. How did we get here? How do we get out? So yeah, lots of questions in this song. I guess how do we get out could be like a nervous feeling, like how do we get out? Like out of this room, it feels like a horror movie or something. How did we get here? I feel like it's more hopeful. So maybe it's just like the contrast between feeling content in this moment and also like wanting to get out of it at the same time. I know that was really like unformed and it may not have made a lot of sense, but I just wanted to say that. I guess it's also interesting how it changes from did we unravel a long time ago to we unraveled a long time ago, but at the end it says oh and through the whole song it says oh we can make a good thing bad as well, so it's like let's continue to be unraveled, or yeah, I don't know. It's like maybe it's in two different like timelines, maybe. And the first timeline, which is like longer ago, I guess, is them saying, "Oh, we can make a good thing bad." But again, doesn't really matter how I interpret it. It's a fake band, and all my feelings are valid. With that, let's go to Regret Me. I remember the song actually, at least some of it. It's like, you regret me and I regret. I don't know the melody, but I know the rhythm. But yeah, let's get to it. 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Okay, I want to preface this by saying, and I know I said that in the last episode too, or the last video too, but what I'm about to say about this song isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I would describe the song as noisy. Because, honestly, it's a problem. It's something that I noticed in a few of these songs on the album, that, like, some of the instruments overpower the voices. As in maybe they're just, like, not well balanced, or balanced to the way I guess like I like my music. It's just like a lot going on, and this is another one where like if I didn't have the lyrics right in front of me, I may not understand all of them or hear all of them. I also think that Spotify has a few mistakes related to the lyrics for these songs, so I may not even be getting the point now. I am sure that it is about Daisy and Billy. Daisy writes this, I think after maybe Billy and her almost kiss, maybe, I want to say. And like, Billy did not want the song to be on the album, but he was overpowered because everybody else liked it. What's interesting about this song is that there's a specific line, which I thought was in another song, I'm a Slippage in the System. I thought that was another one of Daisy's lyrics that one of her boyfriends had stolen and put in his song. Maybe they changed that for the book or for the TV show, because I thought that it was a lyric that somebody else stole from Daisy, and it wasn't in one of her own songs. Yeah, I like the chorus or whatever. Yeah, I guess it would be considered the chorus, or just like the lyric, "You regret me and I regret you." What's coming into my mind right now is just Barney, like, "I love you, you love me," just like the relationship between two people, and it's like, whatever you do to me, I'll do to you, kind of. And yeah, like, obviously, this is how Daisy was feeling after Billy semi-rejected her, I guess. If Billy is the system, or his life symbolizes the system, Daisy was the slippage. She was the person that interrupted, disturbed his life, in a sense. Yeah. She says, "So go ahead and regret me, but I'm not easing up on this mic." In one vein is, I guess, kind of like inconsiderate. I mean, if somebody doesn't like you, you should respect that enough to not, like, keep pursuing them. But this is a TV show, and she's an imaginary character, so she can do whatever she likes. And also in general. I did remember this song before listening to the album, which is always good when you actually remember a song. But yeah, it's alright. I'm just thinking, like, if I decide to rank these songs in the end, what I'd rank this, and I would say probably near to the bottom, but yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go to a song called "You Were Gone." I don't remember this from anywhere, don't remember the title, don't remember the melody, don't remember anything from it, don't know if it was in the show. So yes, it's 4 minutes and 16 seconds. I guess 1 minute longer than "Regret Me," although nobody cares. So why did I say that? Okay, so the thing about me is that when I listen to music, yeah, I'm exposing myself. I do listen to music. I don't find myself extremely interested in the story behind songs of artists. Like, outside of the genius lyric, breaking it down for me, if that makes sense. But the thing that's so cool about this, about Daisy Jones and the Six, is that we have the music and we also have the story in one collective project. I can analyze the lyrics while not having to do that much work outside of, like, reading a book and watching a TV show, and that's just fun. So I just wanted to, it's just cool. They're like, I wouldn't normally be I don't analyze lyrics as much as I am in this video. Just in case you want to know, I guess. This was actually really good. I like this song. I'm questioning putting it on my liked songs on Spotify. Haven't done it yet, but this was good. Compared to "Regret Me," I feel like this is the song where I can most hear all the instruments. It's definitely like foot tapping, I guess. As for what I think it means, there's a part of it, I guess maybe the chorus, that goes, "A tree carven of our names, left high and alone. Nothing ever seems to stay that way, not for too long. Where were you? Oh, when I needed you, you were gone." And that is, like, I'm sorry, I'm smiling right now. Why am I sorry for smiling? I don't know. It's just that I never do this, analyze lyrics, so I guess it's fun. And when you do fun things, sometimes you smile, I guess. But this, I think, is to Camilla, which makes sense, because Billy writes songs about Camilla, it's a well-known fact. But instead of how much he loves her, this is more of a accusatory song, I guess. I think he's talking to Camilla, and he's talking about the experience of tour, and her not being there, because obviously she has her own life. He is intentionally blaming Camilla for not being there. And I guess he's saying, if you were here, I wouldn't be doing all these things. He is, like, sober for most of the tour when Camilla's not on the tour with them, but, like, I guess temptations are just around him in general because, like, everybody else in the band are, like, into that kind of stuff, like, drugs and drinking, as he was in the first tour. So yeah, there's just a lot of things around him that, like, distract him, that he used to be tempted by, or he used to be involved in. And he thinks, I guess he's saying that, like, if Camilla was there, I wouldn't have as much of a temptation to them, because she would, like, distract me from all those things. The tree carving of her name is left high and alone. You tree carve when you're in a relationship with somebody, like, you write the initials of the two people, and then plus, and then whatever the other person initials are, and then Nothing ever seems to stay that way, not for too long. Obviously, there's like, although they're still in love, I guess the innocence that came with carving your names in a tree is gone, or didn't last for too long. But what's interesting is that this is in past tense. Maybe this is about the first tour. Like, it's in the perspective of Billy when he was on the first tour. And, like, realizing that, like, it would have been really nice if Camilla was on that with him. I think that's it. I think I hacked it. I think I cracked it. There's no place I'd rather be. Sorry, reference. Comment down below if you get the reference. But yeah, this was a good song. I do like this song. And I don't have many more thoughts about it than that, so now we're on the last 4 songs of the album. Next is More Fun to Miss. I'm going to turn on my lights because it's getting a little dark. But yeah, okay, see you after I listen to this. Okay, rock. Actually rock in a rock album. Hey, just give me a second. I'm just putting out a short reacting and reviewing, well, not reacting, but reviewing Shadow and Bone Season 2, which I did watch, and so I'm just posting that right now, so just give me a second. But I just listened to More Fun to Miss, and it went back. It went back to the instrument basically overpowering the voice. Specifically for the chorus, More Fun to Miss, than to be with, more fun to kiss, than to be with, more fun to miss, than to be with. I could not hear More Fun to Miss. I heard da 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 da, something like that. Like, I did not. It wasn't. I couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear it. So that was a bummer. But like, yeah, with the lyrics, it helped. It definitely helped. So thank you. Like, I'm complaining about the Spotify lyrics, but they are being helpful most of the time. It's interesting the transition between More Fun to Miss than to be with, to get to at the end being you'll be more fun to miss than to be with. What is happening in Billy and Daisy's relationship at the point that she would write this? They're buddies. They have found the rhythm with each other, making songs like every day or something. I don't know if she wrote the song by herself, but I'm guessing she did, because if Billy heard these lyrics, he'd be like, hold on now, we're not releasing this either. The transition to the you'll be more fun to miss, I think it's kind of convincing herself that, like, now that she's done pursuing Billy, like, she's trying to say, he wasn't worth anyway. He's more fun to miss. Yeah, and I realize that's relatable potentially. Like, wanting to be in a situation and actually being in that situation are 2 different things, right? So, yeah, I guess that's what she's thinking about. Don't have that many thoughts for this song either, but that's okay. I think this video will still be long enough. But yeah, next song is called Please, which was actually one of the lyrics in the book. So actually, let me get the book again without looking. Can I do that? No, I can't. It's at the end of the book. And I remember this from the book specifically, so I'm excited to listen to this song, see if it actually goes with the lyrics that were in the book. But yeah, let's go. Wow, I like this song. It's interesting. What the song is about, I'm not really sure. At the beginning, I thought it was about Billy and his addiction. Please, I'm down on my knees. I have a family. Please, it's an awful disease and it's getting me. And then it goes to I need you to say no, please, which I thought was just like him talking to himself. I need you to say no to the drugs, to temptations, all that. And it also says, like, please, man, I'm down on my knees like a Jesuit. So yeah, all about resisting temptation. And then don't know what it's about. It does also say, for him the value of death is a little hot. Please would you throw me a breeze for a little spot. I mean, those lyrics are switched, but yeah. Again, like, biblical references. I may need to search up these lyrics either now or later, because I guarantee these are not the actual lyrics. Like, please let the man that you please for the other guests. That just doesn't make sense grammatically. So maybe it is just about addiction and, like, the battle of it. Knowing that it's not right for you, but remembering, like, how you felt when you were in it, I guess, and it being like a positive experience or whatever. when you were in it, but like still knowing that it's inherently wrong. It's just nice. Like the piano is like really loud, kind of, but like I can still hear his voice. I think he sounded pretty good in the song. It kind of like his range was impressive, and yeah, it's not at all like the pleas in the book. This one says, "Please release me. Trust me and take me. Say the things left unsaid. It's not all in my head. Tell me the truth. How you think about me. Tell me you think about me, or maybe you can forget about me." So this, I think, in the book, Daisy wrote this, and she was writing it to Billy. And it ends with "Please, please don't forget about me." So yeah, definitely way different ideas, and I think it's kind of not nice how they named it the same title, even though it's drastically different. And I wonder how much of a role Taylor Jenkins Reid had in it. I know she is a producer, but I also don't know what that means. So, like if she had any say in anything that ended up being in the show, I wonder. Yeah, but okay. Now we are on to the second to last song. We're almost done. This is called "The River." I think it's the third to longest song, even though nobody cares. It's 4 minutes and 54 seconds. This was one of the songs I think that was first played in the last few episodes. I don't remember how it goes though, so let's get started and remember, or just hear it for the second, third time. But hopefully I'll like remember it when they start playing it. But maybe not. Yeah, I don't remember this. Okay, this one not immediately, but I did end up liking it on Spotify because I really like it. I actually did recognize it. Didn't realize it until the lyrics came in, but I do. I think this was the song actually that made me react the most when I was watching it originally in the TV show. I think this is the song that they sang during their final performance. The song where Billy and Daisy were like on the same mic for a while. And I think "The River" represents them getting together. Yeah. If I follow you to the river, say my blues out to the sea, will you stay with me forever? Will you chase me in my dreams? So I guess they're going between, like, if I lead you to the river, or if I go to the river, will you meet me there? And, like, how will we go from there as well? Well, will we be happier? Will you stay with me forever? Will you chase me even in my dreams? If I throw it all in the river, and let the rhythm take the lead, will it stay with you whenever that you lean on me? So maybe Lonely Road, they're talking about like a fork in the road. One leads to the river, one leads to just the continued lonely road. Yeah, every single lyric doesn't have to be tied to the story, clearly. Obviously, it goes without saying. But yeah, I do like this song. I really like this. And at the end, when they're singing different melodies and different rhythms and different words, you know I like that as well. I did the same earlier. I can't remember which exact song. Maybe "Kill You to Try," but yeah. Okay, so far we have 2 like songs out of the 11 songs of the album. Since we just listened to this 10th song, that means there's only one left, which is called "No Words." I don't believe this is in the book, and even if it was, that doesn't give any guarantee that it's actually going to be like the lyrics or the concepts in the book. Oh, I forgot. "Regret Me" is the song in the book. I don't think the lyrics are the same though. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. Last song ever probably from the band that I'm gonna hear. Guess we'll have to get into it. Okay. Here we go. I'm sorry. No words. See what I did there? Okay. It's finished, and I'm not ready to acknowledge that yet, but I'll just talk about the song. I really like this song as well. It's more laid back. I feel like is there only guitar and their voices? I can't remember. Tambourine it sounds like as well. Drums maybe. Something that they do, which I do like, is that like after acknowledging there are no words for the song I'm trying to write, there's like a break, and it just It's just the music without any lyrics, which I think is a pretty smart way to do it. I am like a budding songwriter, as in I write songs, right? But there's some songs that I want to write, which I've never written, about people or about experiences, and although I have the idea in my head, I can't put it down in words, you know? And I feel like for the most complex, or maybe even the most simple situations that we find ourselves in, that's the case. Like, it makes sense in your head, but like, it's hard to put it down in words. So I just like that, and maybe this is about them, what they feel for each other, or maybe just a universal song. I guess it's good that it doesn't specify what they're trying to say, or what they're trying to play, or what they're trying to write. It's just repetition of, there aren't any words that will do that. Yeah. I like this song. I do like this song. It says, near the end, and I'm at the end of my mind trying to do the right thing. I'm at the end of my mind. That's good. So yeah, going back to maybe it's symbolizing what the relationship is. It's like that moment when they're like, I want to do the right thing, and maybe the right thing isn't being with this person. And the reckoning that goes with that. And yeah, those are all my notes for that song, and this is such a cool album. Should I save it to my library? Does that necessarily mean that I like all the songs? Will it like automatically like all the songs? Let's see. It does not. So that's what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna save it to my library, but I'm not gonna like the whole album. And yeah, that was good. It'll definitely, as with every album that I listen to, I'm definitely gonna have to listen to it again to understand, to remember the songs more. Maybe something will come to me during the second listen. I didn't in this first listen, but just wanted to thank you so much for indulging me in this kind of more unique process of a video. This was definitely like maybe one of the most fun videos I've ever filmed, because I love music. I think I can say I love Daisy Jones and the Six. And this video combined those two things, and it was very fun. Be sure to like and subscribe if you liked it, or share it, or anything that you want to do. Comment down below, or whatever you want. Or if you don't want to do anything, totally fine as well. And I will see you in the next video. Not sure what I'm going to do after this related to Daisy Jones and the Six, because I'm running out of ideas. However, I do have a video that I haven't filmed yet, where I just want to talk about my experience and opinion of the show in general. I have been filming, and I have filmed the entirety of episode by episode breakdowns. However, I think it'd be cool to just do a culmination of all my thoughts on it in one video as well. But yeah, I haven't filmed that, so I need to film that. But after that, who knows what I'm going to do. Yeah, okay. Goodbye. Thanks. See you later. You regret me and I...